today we're in the east side of Singapore. We are, well, again, there's Porsches around us, but we are taking a look at a very special workshop. If you can see, there's Espace. And you guys cannot tell, they already have some very special stuff for us. Look at this. And then there's a Clearwater RS in there as well. So yeah, we'll be talking to the owner. We will be, speaking of which, one of the guys there. Yeah. So we'll be talking to everyone, get to know everything there is to know about Espace, and then take you guys along with us. F12. Oh, things are really popping off today. Oh shit. Is anything coming? Oh, it's Andy driving. Let's get a closer look at the R34. I mean, look at this. Lines, rims. But this looks like the R33 LM kind of stickers. Wow. Titanium tip exhaust. This is probably the most mint R34 in SG. One of the probably. R32 as well, let's not miss, with the LMGT4s. Oh, I'm not sure you can see the interior, but this thing is mint too. Super nice. Original steering wheel. Let's see if we can get a closer look. Look at that. Of course, not to forget the 993 RS. The E88, if I'm not wrong. This thing is so rare. There's something in the works here. We should ask Andy about that later. But actually, the star of the show, the R33 Coupe RS, which is one of Espace project cars, alongside with their Clio and probably the Megane as well. So the Espace, if you guys don't know, they are a Renault special workshop. They specialize in in all sorts of things apart from Renaults apparently. But you will see a couple of like Meganes. Last time we were here, there were a couple of Meganes, there were a couple of Clio RSs and stuff like that. So it's interesting to see more variety nowadays. Look at this. I mean, like, no offense, but these two just outshine the F12 for me. But this thing's too cool. 730 horsepower, rear-wheel drive. Probably wants to kill you at every corner. So, like, how did the journey started like back then?
Journey started when I resigned from Renault. And then tried to start on my own.
Right.
But start as very small. Actually, rented at the petrol kiosk, which belongs to my mother.
Right.
So the rental was cheap. And then we started with my brothers, with two guys.
Oh, so your brother is the
no, not this. He's now working in Renault.
Oh.
Yeah. So try to get more customer by distributing leaflet on the others' cars.
You just put it on their windshield.
Yeah. Even on the traffic light, I stop and give it to the Renault customers.
No way. Oh man, hustle.
No choice, because we need to live. Yeah. Then after that, the guys who want to race in the car park rally, then they got sponsored by Renault.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
So back then it was the old Clio Williams?
No, it's a Renault 5 GT turbos.
Oh, back then it was the
Yeah, then we do it. quite okay. The result was good. After that, they upgrade to like the tomorrow bring in the WRX, then we do the WRX challenge. Then from there on, our name was up.
Was up,
Yes.
yeah. How did the Espace name came about though?
Oh, this basically because we do a lot of Renault, and then this Espace is so-called the aerospace technology. This in French,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's around there.
So it's the translation like space to space or something like that?
So because Espace also got the Renault also got a car which is called
the Espace, the MPV, right?
Yes. Then and also they make the Espace with the F1 engine.
Yeah, we saw that. I was showing Anton yesterday. The F1 engine.
The sound is damn good.
Crazy. Yeah, a crazy car.
Yes, that's the best about the SUV or whatever.
Yeah. Have you seen that car in real life?
No.
Haven't.
In this UK motor show, we saw one.
You saw one?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So you guys just evolved into other stuff, as you can tell now. So
well, basically we need to upgrade, and then and now the trend is go back to the old cars. And we have been in old cars for a while. Yeah. So we got the experience of doing that.
I mean, you all started with the 90s, 80s generation.
Even we do a race car for America in Sepang, the car race. We built from scratch like this.
Right.
We bought a car.
Can you go see? Yeah.
We bought a car from Clearwater.
Yeah.
And built totally bare and build it ourselves.
Right. So what is this actually?
These are the spec Cs.
Oh, this is a spec C.
Yeah, this is a road car.
Oh, is it a Hawkeye or GD?
It's so called pig nose.
Oh, pig nose, right. Oh yeah, you can see the roof scoop there for the spec C.
Yeah. You know.
Because from far I thought it was the S207 or something like that. Really, the color. Oh, so you guys are building this for what?
So he wants to change to the RAR color. So he wants to strip everything, make sure everything is yellow.
Right.
It's from blue to yellow.
Wow, that's nuts. You guys strip everything to a chassis and then...
Big job.
Wow, very nice. What engine is going in this? EJ20?
EJ20, yeah. It's the correct engine, the original engine.
Yeah. But it'll be full race car. Stripped interior?
He wants to do it a street car.
Oh, so this will still be registered on the road?
It is a road car.
Oh, it is a road car. Right. RAR colors. Very nice, man. Yeah.
So we also involved in Porsche's racing cars.
Yeah.
We do the RSR.
Yeah, we can see the very faint view of the RSR at the back there.
And we also involved in Dubai 24-hour race.
Dubai 24? What do you guys race there? Like what cars?
The Porsche.
Oh, the Porsches as well?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
After that, they go to Le Mans. Then I got no time for that. Then,
Le Mans.
Yeah, we did. Le Mans, they race the Ferraris.
Oh, right.
You know.
Wow. So what's your team called? Like
Clearwater Racing.
Clearwater with you?
Yeah, the guys, Arch.
Oh, Arch, yeah.
He
Who is
managed the team.
the owner of this car?
Yeah. He managed the team. Yeah.
Oh, that's
He's the one to bring it another level of motorsports.
The competitive Le Mans style, yeah. It's super nice.
Yeah.
Where's the Clio actually?
Clio is coming later.
It's coming later. Okay, we'll ask you more about Clio because there's a very special engine. Yeah. Thanks, Andy. How many of these have you driven around?
34? I think it's the first one.
This is the first one?
I think it was the second one.
Second one. Wow, it sounds so good. Right, so guys, here we have Arch. Yeah, he's the owner of this beautiful R34 GT-R. So, do you want to take us through like the inspiration for this build?
Yeah, well, this is it's actually my third R34 GT-R. I had it originally when it first came out in 2000, and like an idiot, I sold it. I guess like a lot of people back then, we were all idiots.
When did you sell it?
I sold it. I bought it in June 2000, and then I sold it in June 2001 to a really good friend of mine.
Right.
But I sold it to buy a 993 Carrera RS 3.8. So And the wheel,
Something like
yeah,
this.
well, so yeah, exactly
Yeah,
like
something
that,
like
but
this,
in
yeah.
yellow.
In
Mine's
yellow,
yeah.
right.
This belongs to a good friend of mine.
Right.
And I missed the Skyline, but you know, because of work and other stuff, I never got around to buying another one. I had the R35 when it first came out, and it was great for what it was. But then, of course, as time goes by, if you like driving manual, you miss certain things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, life is like life is like you're a rock band. You go through these experiences, and then like everyone, you do a greatest hits album.
Yeah.
And you go back and discover what you love, and you try to
And you just try to come back together.
you try to gather them up again.
So this is one of the greatest hits then of your...
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a highlight. And then in 2014, I was able to buy a V-Spec 2 in black from a friend of mine.
Right.
And that car I went to town on because I wanted to own, you know, one of those done-up Skylines.
Yeah.
And then I sold it to a very, very good friend of mine because I thought I was done with it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you
the
miss
relapse
it,
happened.
right? And then this car actually belonged to a very, very good friend of mine. And the reason I bought it was because it was totally stock. It has only 2 owners from new.
Oh wow.
And it's I think it's the only Skyline in Singapore that has the original mileage because I have the original meter pod and the Nismo.
So is this a different meter pod now?
No, it's on the Nismo that came with the car, but it's got the original one that was delivered to the car with the car.
Wow.
As well. So this car, the mileage is only like 32,000 km. This was 33,000 km.
That's a shame, like considering how much, how good it drives.
Yeah, but I just spent the last maybe 8 months restoring this. Unbelievably, it's still the factory paint, 21 years old.
No way.
But Along at TCL Spray Painting was able to restore it for me beautifully. You know, replace whatever I could with brand new Nissan parts and Nismo parts.
So it's more of a restoration than a modification.
Oh, definitely, because the engine is still completely stock.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the engine's still completely stock. It's just got all the Nismo catalog bits on the car. And like you know, all the headlights are new, the tail lights are new, the reverse lights are new. I mean, just you know, it's a restoration, not really a rebuild.
very good, yeah.
I had a set of brakes left over from my last R34 GT-R, and
so these are the R35?
So these are R35 brakes.
Oh, let's see those. So they are, oh wow, they are factory just from Nissan themselves?
Yeah. These are the later ones that came on the 2010 car, so that's why they got the Nissan branding with the Brembo. And the wheels, you know, I've always loved Mines and Nikura-san. I love what they do.
The legend.
I mean, I don't know how anyone owns one of these and doesn't want like the Mines high response R34.
Yes, the demo cars, everything.
And I did that with the last one, but this one I just wanted to keep it stock, as stock as possible. But the wheels are something I couldn't say no to. I was very lucky to find a set that were new, which is virtually impossible to find. And
do they still produce the rims?
No, they haven't been produced for over a decade.
Wow, so it's discontinued for a very long time.
It's
Can you
really
take a look at
nice.
the interior?
Yeah, sure. Be my guest.
So this is what, a 32,000 kilometer.
Yeah. So it's still got the original Japanese dealer mats on it, and basically the whole dashboard, center console is new. These are R33 GT-R seats because the 34 ones were so mint. I took them out and put them in the warehouse.
Oh, you just couldn't
I just vacuum wrapped them and put it. No, because you can't replace those.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know, you can get this Nismo seat fabric, but you can't get the original one. Right? So
this is leather then.
This is the Nismo reissue of the. Well, it's what basically you redress the seat in nowadays because they don't sell the original fabric. Yeah. So, but I didn't want to do that to the 34 since it's original. So I took those seats out, and ironically, the 33 seats sit lower, so I like it.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. And the 33 gets beaten on a bit too often sometimes.
No, but 33 gets beaten on, but what people don't realize until you've driven it, it's the loveliest Skyline to drive and go touring with because it's the most comfortable to drive.
Yeah, it's a longer wheelbase than the other side.
It is slightly, but it's just a very well-built car for touring.
That's great.
It's a great touring GT-R.
The GT of the GT-R.
Yeah, it is. I think the 33 is a very lovely car.
Yeah, so these seats just hug you the same because like.
Yeah, I mean it's great to use, and you know, I mean like. You know, little things like
just the condition, man. Like even the steering wheel. Do you re-upholster the steering wheel?
Nope, it's a brand new. It's a brand new smaller diameter thing that the GT-R magazine in Japan, they did a limited run of them for the 32 and the 34, and I bought the one for the 34 when I was at.
This is super nice. Like
when I was at the Nismo Festival maybe 2 years ago.
Wow, Nismo Festival. And then the engine. I mean, it's basically stock, but we see some Nismo. Let's show this started. We see some Nismo bits. So. Are these is it like kind of the restoration bits? Like
yeah, because well the engine, I mean to be fair, the car was in really good nick, but I just wanted new bits on it because I wanted to restore it once and for all, and that was it. And so it's just got the Nismo intake plenum. I mean, like, all these bits are new. The fuel rails, the injectors, the MAF sensors. You know, little things like this, they're all new.
They're all new. Wow.
They're all new. Yeah.
You see a little Nismo sock covering something.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not nothing if you can't have Nismo splattered all over the cars.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, the fact is that there's still great drivers' cars still today.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I mean, they're fantastic.
And this is your third, so it says a lot about how much you love this car and this platform.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, you know, it's one of the few cars that makes you feel special when you drive it, even at 30 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, of course. And the sound, man.
Yeah, the sound is great. I mean, it's a great car.
nuts,
You know?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, individual throttle bodies and the straight six. How can you go wrong? Really?
Yeah. And you just had a turbo for the high end. Great, yeah. Thanks Arch.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll try to see more and film more of this if it goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.